It's getting to be too frequent that I'm doing these types of videos and that these stories are popping up. But once again, we have another disgusting, pathetic, sad story to talk about. And once again, yeah, in the States, what was it, only 2 days ago or so, I did that video about the kid being bullied and whatnot. But in Florida, a man is charged with suffocating his 1-year-old son. I'll specify that, it says it in the article, so he could keep playing Xbox. He was a 24-year-old father, as you can see right here. So the 24-year-old Florida man said he was annoyed that his young son's incessant crying was preventing him from playing video games. Now I'm going to pause right there. Let that sink in. I don't know what he was playing, probably Call of Duty or something, because that's all these stupid guys like this guy play, especially for fucking Xbox. But anyway, you have a kid who's 1 year old. He's gonna cry because that's what kids that age do. And you suffocate him. Now this is gonna get spun by the media, as it always does. Since it involved a video game, they're going to say that the video games he played made him violent. And then everyone will spin that violence and video games are connected, which, as most people know, is not true. Anyway, according to investigators, he smothered the toddler until he became lethargic, which means basically limp, like a rag doll, like dead, unconscious, whatever. And the child died after being left unattended, which means, no CPR, no none of that. And I don't think it says in this article, but I heard, same guy who I had seen do the other video I did, so I talked about it, Alpha Mega Sin. According to him, I forget where he said it was from or whatever, but apparently this guy was what was he, a rapist or something he was charged with before or something, and he in Alpha Mega Sin went off on a big rant about, what kind of a world is it where rapists have kids and stuff like that. I'm not going to touch that part of the thing because it's not, the main focus of this story. The main focus is that this guy killed his kid over a video game. Over being distracted by it anyway. So he's been charged with third-degree murder and child neglect after allegedly, I don't know how it can be allegedly, smothering his infant son to death while playing Xbox video games. How can it be alleged, man, I can't even talk now. Allegedly, the kid is dead, so it's pretty obvious what happened. What else? Said he was irritated that his 16-month-old son, Damien Wygant, I don't know, his crying was preventing him from playing Xbox. Investigators said he smothered the boy's nose and mouth for several minutes until the child became lethargic and left him in a playpen unattended to for 5 hours. 5 fucking hours. He was sitting playing Xbox with a dead baby in his house. Are you fucking serious? How does one get to be that type of individual? According to authorities, I already read that part. Damien wasn't breathing when emergency responders arrived. Well, no shit, it was 5 hours past. I want to know, how did they even know to come? Did the mom come home and find the kid like that and she phoned? Did she have common sense? Like, what the fuck? They don't even talk about her. Thursday morning, or wait, they arrived at the house Thursday morning, so I guess this was last week or something, and was declared dead at the hospital. It is inconceivable that a father could kill his infant son. It just baffles the mind, the sheriff said. Although cops in the States, you're not one to talk about making logical decisions, are you? The guy's girlfriend, the child's mother, was not home at the time of the incident. The couple has a 3-month-old daughter in the care of state social services, which is probably a good thing for now. I think that's about it. Just some random ads. So, what else is there to say? More proof, I guess, that humanity is just crumbling, you know? What makes people human, or humane, I should say, is deteriorating. Hope for humanity has been going down for quite some time now. And I'm not a fan of doing these types of videos, you know, but stories like this you kinda gotta talk about. Now maybe this guy will one day realize that, you know, holy fuck, he killed his son. And that's something he'll have to live with for the rest of his life. Now I've heard people say like, this guy deserves the electric chair and lethal injection and you know, all this stuff. So basically an eye for an eye, a death for a death. I don't know. As a Canadian, we don't do the death penalty. We don't, you know, we're not really that violent. I don't really know what I would do to punish this guy. I just don't even know. Lock him up in prison, of course. Throw him in the loony bin, you know, with the padded walls. No Xbox in there, buddy. Anyway, it's another sad death, even though deaths happen every day, basically, in the world, just like births do. And everyone does die, or everyone is already starting to die by the moment they're born, technically, but to be killed by a parent when you're 1 year old for doing what you do when you're a baby, crying. Just plain despicable. Just plain mind-boggling. I'm gonna end the video. I got some other ones to do. I've been meaning to get to them for a while now, so I guess I'll do 1 or 2 more. I'm Original Blood Ace. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon, as always.
I'm the cult of personality, the cult of personality, the cult of personality.